Previously on Dungeon Punks.
Drown it in syrup!
I don't want to get any of the bros killed, though.
Yeah, that would probably impact.
It means we won't get
payday.
paid.
Watch, I can blink right now.
Why is it hard?
Oh, don't quit your day job, Pulseface.
For the record, I hate this plan.
Welcome to Dungeon Punks. I'm Stu Pop, your Dungeon Master and everyone's podcast dad. And with me, as always, is the crew of the Archipelago.
Hey, I'm Mike Noble, and I play Harley Hellberg, P.I.
And I am Phil Seaplack. I play Captain Val Kovac.
Hi, I'm Lee Eldridge, and I play Kata, who is cyborg, tech, mechanic, cool lizard girl.
I'm Mel Shim, and I am Onyx Row, aka Solid Gold.
Everyone else's is longer, so I just keep making mine longer and longer.
You gotta add more stuff to it.
Mine's not long at all. I just say my name.
By the time we're done, the whole episode will just be Lee describing her character.
Yes.
And this is what I did. And then I did this, and this is where I come from. And
Thank you
roll
for the
credits.
recap. I
And then
needed
I'll
that.
tell you about engines or something. I don't know. That's one of Kata's special interests.
So it's been a while since we recorded a Rockaway Galaxy. And also, we were very confused last time.
So no better way of picking up a long recording break, but then by leaving confused.
I did put together a Google Doc for everyone to read to clear up the confusion. I hope everyone did read that.
Yes.
I actually think that the outcome is not as confusing as the execution.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, reading the outcome, I'm like, oh yeah, this is fine. But it was just while we were recording, I was like, what is happening?
How
Yeah,
you
yeah,
got
yeah.
there was a mess.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes it is about the destination.
There was a straight line between our destination and where we started, but we did not use that line. We went around
I don't think
several...
there was a straight. I disagree. There was no straight line there.
There was a trend like a year ago on TikTok where they would do the like something to something else in the straight line, and it's like how I got there, and it was like going all crazy. That's what happened.
Yeah, that's what we did.
We did a year-old TikTok trend. You're welcome, internet.
Yeah, we did it by accident. I didn't know that existed.
So just to sum up, you had a little meeting with Pulseface 2. He now has a copy of your data disk, and he shot Bill the Butcher in his robot leg with a laser gun, which means really no medical attention necessary. It was a robot leg. So now we're jumping into Fold Space.
Okay.
And you have a little downtime. The bros are doing what they do in the Bargo Bay. I'm just going to go around the table, and you can just sort of describe to me what your character is doing with this downtime before you get to Vancouver 12. I'm going to go the opposite of the introduction direction. So what is Solid Gold up to?
She's probably looking for more content for her feed. I don't know. What was she doing last time?
Last time you had become a mukbang channel.
Where was that in the recap?
Sure, she's eating.
A mukbang of ship rations, so just like protein pastes.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I think she's just hanging out, probably just resting and trying to figure out what other stuff she can come up with for her feed.
All right. Is your live stream on right now, or this is like a down moment where you're just doing some behind the scenes business?
I feel like her character wouldn't really have any kind of behind the scenes stuff. I feel like it's on for sure. It's definitely on.
That's great, because I've decided that these are called life streams, not live streams, because they're almost always
good.
on. So we kind of established that. I feel
good.
like that.
Kind of
That's
like a Truman Show.
Yeah, except done voluntarily
Yeah.
by
Do
people.
it to
Yeah,
yourself.
with consent.
For the clout.
Yeah.
You Truman showed yourself.
Yeah.
Would anyone like to interrupt this scene? Pop in on Onyx while she's talking to her channel and trying to come up with new content.
Probably not. I feel like my thing is pretty self-involved.
Well, there's lots of time in Fold Space, so these don't have to be happening at the same time.
Harley is attentively trying to figure out how to put his info screen so it doesn't lock and go into sleep mode when he needs pertinent info. So he's a bit occupied right now.
Wow, art just really reflects real life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so Kata has a few projects she wants to work on during this time. One of them, she's going to go to Onyx to see if maybe she can get some help.
Yes.
So you're talking to your stream, and I just bust in like, "Hey, Onyx, I have a question for you. Do you know anything about okay, it's called magic tricks?"
The little drone is now focused on Kata.
I think they're like a human thing where you like make stuff disappear and like you can pull money out of people and stuff. Do you know anything about this?
No, but I would love to learn.
Oh, okay. I was hoping you could teach me.
Oh, I thought you were going to teach me.
No, I
Oh.
want to learn because it's this. I started reading about it on what's our version of Wikipedia? Does Wikipedia just still exist?
Space. Yeah, it's probably just Wikipedia.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was reading about it on Wikipedia, and it's like this ancient human art. And there's a lot of sleight of hand, and we were using sleight of hand in our last, the thing we're doing. And I thought that might be interesting to learn. It seems really cool. It seemed like people were really into it and thought it was really cool. Like a long time ago.
You know what? Send me that Wikipedia link. We're gonna learn.
Okay.
We'll it's gonna be like learning with Kata and Onyx.
I mean, who knows? There might be like a Neo magician's resurgence or something.
There might
The
be
Magic
now.
Castle is a massive
Yeah.
spaceship now.
I also love the idea of like Wikipedia being like a physical like Library of Alexandria kind of thing.
Yes.
Like it's like an actual just like unbelievable like structure full of knowledge in real life.
The Wikipedia server
Yeah,
banks.
yeah.
Well, they all of the servers were moved to the moon at some point, and so
Yeah.
like a large portion of the moon interior is now the Wikipedia
Wikipedia.
server.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Perfect. It's still open source though.
Yeah, somehow, for some reason.
They do still ask you for donations every once in a while.
Yeah.
Donate to the moon.
Why do I feel that Harley knows close-up magic?
What?
Ooh.
I couldn't find Harley. I thought maybe I asked him, but
Yeah.
I couldn't find him. I don't know where he is.
He doesn't consider it magic.
Oh, sorry.
It's work?
illusions.
Yeah.
Illusions, Michael.
Yeah. He doesn't believe in magic.
Do-do-do-do.
No, you'd think that, but unfortunately with his coordination and I guess stealth stats, not very good. Probably dabbled in it at one point, wasn't very good at it.
You were a child magician.
Yeah.
You got that
Good
box full of
magic
magic
kit?
tricks.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
could
yeah.
only do it when your fingers were small and nimble.
Yeah, exactly.
The deck of cards where it's like slightly beveled.
Yeah. I mean, technically I do have one magic skill in Arcana for some reason.
What? Why? It's not even a skill that
might have been a typo. I don't know how that
You know what? It is now. Leave it there. It's now that you know close-up magic. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, at some point, yeah.
It is not applicable to any other sleight of hand that you would need to use in like a heist situation. You just know how to do close-up magic.
non-applicable life skill.
Is this your card?
At
Yeah.
some point, Kata and Onyx will consult Harley and ask him for tips and tricks
Behind
of the trade.
Harley overhears this conversation and kind of like bombs the live screen, but like in the back where they can't see it, and does like a thing. Or
got the rings.
Yeah, exactly.
Just pulling scarves out of your
Yeah,
sleeve.
exactly.
All the
As
comments
usual,
are like,
when-
And when it blows up.
As usual, when Harley shows up on the stream, it's just a bunch of people asking, "Who is that guy?"
Yeah.
What's his deal again?
Well, you hired a magician?
As long as it's not a clown.
Yeah.
All right, working on building this magician alter ego now. This is my
Yeah,
next
you need to-
this is
you
my
need
next
to
character arc.
Pick a magician name.
Yeah, for sure. I'll come up with one pretty
The
soon.
Amazing Harley.
No, there's gonna be a pun somewhere.
Okay. Anyway,
Continue.
that's what we're doing.
Harley Spellberg. Got it.
We did it.
Yeah. Good work, team.
What is the captain up to?
Originally, I was thinking I'm probably just like tending to plants. So there's the cargo area where the bros are hanging out because we have like a lot of space. But I imagine we also have like a smaller communal space, like maybe like a dining
As you
room.
recall, there are plants all over the ship because the floor is grass.
Yeah.
And also, you probably have.
I'm just
one of those
mowing
things
the
you see in
lawn.
lots of like sci-fi. Yes. I tell you right, I'm not adding any of her information. You're mowing the lawn.
I'm amazed we don't have a robot for that, but okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but
I mean, how much
Val
more dad
likes to
can you
take care
get?
of himself.
Yeah.
Is it a push mower?
It's a riding mower down the hallway.
Yeah. But also just like a very like satisfied look on your face. Just like, yeah.
I can also see Val being very old school and having the like rotary.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
push
yeah.
button.
Push mower, yeah.
Yeah, so every once in a while, as you three are like doing magic
Yeah.
and there's a live stream, you just see Val coming from behind, just
Yeah.
like pushing the mower.
and it's like, stop it, hold on. Okay, we got to wait for the sound. Like, are you done? Are you
Push mower
almost
wouldn't
done?
make any noise.
Oh, I guess so.
Yeah.
It just adds to the background
Yeah.
noise.
So yeah, that probably takes a little while.
It takes like a good hour to mow the ship for sure. Yeah.
It's your exercise for the day.
Mhm.
Get your steps in.
But I think inevitably,
He's wearing dad shorts and checking his Fitbit while he does it. I would like to see some fan art of this. I want to
Yeah.
either that or I'm going to have to draw it myself.
Yeah.
And lastly, what is our resident close-up magician doing? Now that I'm assuming he's figured out the problem with his view screen.
Not really. Just kind of accepted it. But actually, yeah. It seems to have fixed itself, almost like it was magic. Yeah, he's just kind of sort of casually trolling this stream as in like a very comedic timing sort of way, you know, with Kat asking about magic and him pulling like lighting a scarf on fire by like flicking his fingers somehow or something like that.
Yes, open flames in a spaceship.
It's magic though. Doesn't apply to the laws of reality.
Give me an Arcana roll. Average.
Sick.
Oh.
Well, still
That's
succeed.
success. They're very good. The tricks, how do they work? We don't know. You do burn your fingers a little bit on the
That's
fire.
fine.
That checks out,
Yeah.
honestly.
No pain, no gain.
For the listener, that was success and a disadvantage was what was rolled there. And yeah, as we see this
Do an
little
Arcana
tableau
check.
of life, little tableau of life on the ship. Eventually, you know, the fold space, I guess not alarm, but just an alert that you're coming out of fold space soon, sort of goes off as you are approaching, finally, Vancouver 12 to drop off the bros.
Hell yeah, we're about to get paid.
Yeah.
I'm about to get rid of these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vancouver 12 was a colony ship. It has been converted to a moon colony on the 39th moon of the ring planet of Janland 3.
Janland 3.
Ooh.
Lock it in, folks.
You drop it out, you see this brilliant sort of purple in hue gas giant with sort of Saturn-like rings around it. And you can see the small 39th moon and all the sort of lights and beacons leading you towards Vancouver 12, home of the Gormanganders.
Home of the Gormanganders.
Harley's favorite team. They are off-world at the moment as they are on the lava world of Zarentroid, playing the Zarentroid Void Devils
Nice. Sick.
in Game 2 of the first round of the playoffs.
I'd play in a band called Void Devil for the record. That's pretty sick.
The Void Devils are currently up 1-0 against the Gormanganders.
Typical.
Pretty class. I was gonna say classic Gormanganders for sure.
Harley, of course, has been telling everyone this whole trip that this is their year. Finally, this time, for real. Definitely.
Delusional as ever.
Kata believes him because she has no idea
No
about the
scope of it.
sport. No idea at all.
So there's a number of different ports on the colony that you can land at, but ultimately you're trying to get to Thi Skwithe Arena, home of the Gormanganders, which is where Holocon is happening while the hockey team is away. It's Holocon 86.
Well, let's get going.
Yeah, if it's going on, we might as well park up and get this over with.
Well, the first thing we need to sort out before you land is what are we going to call the money of this world? As you recall, we made the very wise decision to have money be named different everywhere. I have a pitch. I think they should just be called toonies, and that's what the single denomination is a toonie.
I was gonna try to come up with like a social commentary on real Vancouver.
I was going to call them Canuck Bucks.
The Canuck Bucks is pretty good. I was gonna say like, nah, it's too grim. Something about like empty houses or something like that.
Inflation monies.
Yeah. Vacant lots. I'm good for whatever. I got nothing. I have no contribution.
Toonies is pretty funny.
Yeah.
Toonies is
Right.
good.
I mean, yeah, Loonies obviously makes more sense, but Toonies is funnier.
Yeah. My thought process, exactly.
Or we could get really confusing. We have a number of like cities that are themed after Canadian cities, right?
I mean, they're named.
Yeah, well,
they
yeah,
are, but
yeah,
then
yeah.
they're kind of also themed.
But you
after,
could
for
like
sure.
pun toonies. So like Vancouver would be Voonies and Winnipeg would be Woonies.
I think Winnipeg, it was Winnipeg Bucks. That's
Oh,
what
there
we
you
went
go.
with.
Yeah.
Winnabucks.
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 Okay, let's do toonies.
So there's toonies here. Yeah.
Or, and this is stupid, we're not going to do this, we should just keep toonies, but loonies, toonies, foonies, tenoonies, twoonies, because they still have the denominations of money that we have now.
Right.
Back
That's
on
too
old
stupid.
Earth, that is what Canadian money is.
Mm.
So you were here to make 100,000 toonies. You land, you got to pay your docking fees. Do you want to pay in advance for a number of days? Just do 1 day?
I don't know. Yeah, is there anything we want to do here?
I mean, Onyx probably wants to go to Holocon, be seen, see some
Be
people
there.
on her stream.
Is there, are there like, no pressure, Stu, but are there any like attractions or particular individuals at HoloCon that might be of interest to anyone?
Did you plan something?
Here's another great opportunity for everyone to contribute. Name an influencer that isn't the Starspur Bros who are here at HoloCon. The dudes are here.
There's some kind of like TV show that's pretty popular, and the
stars are here?
one actor.
Oh, the one actor.
Just the one guy was
Yeah.
able to come out.
Okay, what's it?
It's basically Space X Files.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Space X Files, like Space X Files. What about Sorry, my brain is still like puns. Space X Files. I got nothing right now.
Was it a reboot of X-Files in
Reboot.
space, or did they just like come up with it completely on their own? And it's just like Space X-Files.
It's a period piece. It's set around first contact with humans, and
Yeah.
humans are the like aliens that that people don't believe in.
Yeah.
There's these weird like naked people. They don't have fur.
It's so weird.
And then the like Scully character is like, well, I don't have fur. I'm a lizard person because they're Sephoran. It's like, no, but they don't have scales either. What? So weird.
Her name is Scaly.
Scale? Yeah. That's good.
How about like live action reboot?
Smosh is still a thing, and people are still complaining that they like the old Smosh better. That's a YouTube deep cut there.
I mean, Smosh was like the. I feel I'm
It's
just
still
showing.
pretty popular,
I'm showing my age by being like Smosh isn't a deep cut. I'm still working on a space pun for like a popular TV show.
There's a Sopran influencer named Tekko Vero, and they are there
Cool.
showing off their farm-fluencing.
How influenced? Do we want to like cool influencer or like kind of insufferable?
They're just
influencer?
a homesteader. Like,
Yes,
Yeah.
they pickle all their own things.
Okay.
They're one of those like homestead TikTokers.
there's a lot of moms that are just.
And
It's so easy to keep your own chickens and make your own butter. Anyone can do it.
Yeah, you just need a few acres of
and
land.
Kata is not a fan.
Chopbot is here. That's just a robot that chops wood, and people are unreasonably thirsty for the robot.
Will it chop?
Good job.
Will it chop?
Hello, I am Chopbot from Will It Chop.
Some reason he's programmed to slap the thing he's chopping every time too.
Well, there's a few ideas there. I
Yeah,
guess
I think,
if anyone's interested in
I-
any of the listed options.
I only have one pun, and it's like the dumbest thing ever. But I just want to put it into the world. If you have anything to go with it,
Okay, fire away.
a pun on Breaking Bad, but it's called Breaking Brad, and the dude is like a guy named Brad, and he's like the star of it.
Yes, he has shot for shot on his live stream been remaking the ancient Earth text of Breaking Bad.
As
He's
a
been at it for a
one-man
while
show.
now,
Yeah.
though. So now he's
So he plays all the characters.
Yeah. So
yes.
now he's doing Bradder Call Saul.
Nice. Back to the game.
Yes.
Harley says we are absolutely fooling ourselves if we're only paying for a day of parking. there is no chance we are in and out of here unscathed.
Yeah, I was about to say something similar. I think we should just pay for a couple days. Let's just pay for 3 days.
3 days.
Yeah, 3 days.
All right, that will be 300 toonies.
Okay.
Of course, all currency has 1-to-1.
Easy.
We've made it really hard, but also really easy.
Sorry,
we
the jokes, not to do math.
sorry, we don't take Winnipeg bucks here, but it's the same amount.
I do actually think it would be funny if it was only like it was still in $2 because like all of the currency has been like removed. So they've just been slowly removing all the denominations of currency before that. So like $2 is literally the lowest amount of money that you can spend.
Yeah, because that's one toonie.
If you want to make it that way, you guys will be making 50,000 toonies, which will be the equivalent of 100,000.
Yeah.
We can do that. That's easy math to figure out.
I feel like we're making ourselves do more math than we need to, which is any math, but
Yeah.
Okay. Keep it 1-to-1 conversion ratio.
Yeah.
You are on your way escorting the bros from the space stations. I assume you marked down that you're spending the 300.
Mhm.
Basically, you get to the stadium. You hand them over to their management team. So you finally get to meet Barry, Larry, and was it Gary or Harry?
Gary, Barry, and Larry. I'm
Gary,
pretty sure.
Larry.
Yeah.
They are 3 human clones that look exactly like you think when you think that's a clone.
just really bland looking.
Yeah, they are all wearing brown suits.
Sick.
Yeah, just a beige man.
Oddly oversized. Like a buy one get 2 free sale.
Yeah, they're
But
they're
not quite BOGO.
Yeah.
A little bit more.
Yeah.
The management agency they work for is Beijman.
Nice. Barry Beijman, Gary Beijman, and Larry Beijman. Sick.
Man, Larry Beijman is...
Larry Beijman's a good name.
It's a good name.
Yeah.
That's going to be the spin-off show.
Yeah.
That's our Better Call Saul.
So there's a couple of things. They're going to pull Val aside to sort out the like final details. Of course, Val is everyone else's employer and will need to pay you out from the amount that's being made.
Wait, you guys are getting paid?
I mean, you better be getting paid. You're a union member. There's a collective bargaining agreement.
I know. It's part of my contract.
And Onyx, I'm going to need to give you just this is sort of a retroactive charm roll. So hard charm, just to see how much you've impressed Starspur House over the course of these adventures. That looks like a success and 2 advantage, which is very good. They invite you to join them on their panel as a surprise special guest.
Wow.
Their panel is Finding Your Niche in Live Streaming.
Excellent.
Surprisingly mundane. I thought it was going to be something weird.
I was thinking like the thing that makes them different is that they each do their own like specific thing.
Mm-hmm.
They each have their own niche. In Starspur House, Starspur House is greater than the sum of its parts because of that. So Onyx can go off and do that. So Beijman are saying that they will pay out the 100,000 as minus 4,000 for replacing, because they have to replace Bill the Butcher's robot leg. He was not delivered. And you can try and negotiate to lower that. You won't get it down to like 0.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to try to negotiate.
You can also just take it out of Harley's cut since it was Paul's Space 2.
I was going to say that
can Kata like fix
maybe
it or
they just
something?
need parts and I can try and fix it. But if you just take it out of Harley's cut.
No, I'll negotiate and I'll mention that we have like excellent mechanic on board. We could probably take a look at that leg and cut those prices down.
Give me an average negotiation roll.
Okay. So that's 2 green and a yellow.
Kat has never worked on cybernetic limbs before, but there's nothing she can't figure out.
Yeah.
You'll learn.
Wikipedia will have all the answers.
So 1 disadvantage and 3 successes.
Okay. They will drop it down to 2,000 off of the regular price. So you get 98,000.
Okay.
And they won't go any lower. The reason being disadvantage, it's like a custom leg that was made by like a designer. And it was kind of melted in places by the thing. So to get it proper, they need to go get a whole new leg to really match Bill the Butcher's whole thing, his whole aesthetic. And they won't go any lower than that. But you did get them down to half the amount of money they're planning. So you now have 98,000 toonies.
Okay.
You got to figure out how you're going to split that. Onyx, you get a little ping that you've gotten, a new payout from the creator fund on live streaming.
It's like 4 toonies.
On the hologram. No, you have made an additional 10,000 from all of your streams.
Hot damn. Maybe I need a cut of that. We've been helping with your stream.
You'll also be getting another 5,000 from getting onto the panel.
Oh my god. Making it rain over here.
And I would like each person that is not Onyx to come up with a question that is asked of her by the people attending Holocon.
So,
please do this in character.
This is not a question,
or
it's
just
more
like
of a comment.
random character.
A random character.
Okay. Not a question, more of a comment. Oh god.
That's everything.
This isn't a question, it's more of a comment, but I love you and I think we should get married. And then you can move to Jupiter 3 with me and live with me and my 500 space cats. Okay?
Security.
Cool.
Security.
Security.
Peaches.
Is that your safe word?
Yeah. Peaches.
This person is gently escorted out by Holocon security.
But that's my wife.
My wife.
You can't deny our love, Onyx. Nothing will keep us apart.
I think Big Cobb is like, hey guys, like, let's remember to be respectful of people up here, okay? Like, as we know, as we always preach at Starspur House, like, remember that we're people here too, and that everyone around you is people, and just gotta respect, like, everyone's, like, agency and personhood, you know? All right, Phil, do you have a character with a question for Onyx?
Oh, yeah. Shit, no.
Please describe this character.
My character was carrying 4 cats.
Yeah, you get another slight eccentric step up. And since this is like finding your niche and about live streaming, he kind of nervously asks, so when you're wanting to get into live streaming, how do you find moments of privacy for yourself? You know, because there are things that maybe shouldn't be recorded.
Fair enough. You turn off the cameras. That's basically it. So, you know, not everything has to be recorded.
A follow-up question. What happened if you signed a contract where you can't do that?
And then you notice that there's a drone just pointing at him.
That's a legal matter. I don't think I'm equipped to answer that, but maybe in the future, look over the contract before you sign anything.
Yeah. Okay.
Just feed me to the ceremonial wolves. Hey, reflection, I really like you. Don't want your friends. Oh, babe, honey, you wanna dance all night, play pretend. Hey, man, I think it's pretty funny given who I am. Nothing can stop me. I'm living in a single player game. Oh, you can't stop me. You can't stop me. It's a party for one. I'll defake my own face till loneliness just fades away. I'll build a fort, become the president. Start tracking all my packages, forgetting all my woes. How's the Amazon jungle such a big place? Oh, babe, honey, you wanna dance all night, play pretend. Hey, man, I think it's pretty funny given who I am. Nothing can stop me. I'm living in a single player game. Oh, you can't stop me. You can't stop me. It's a party for one. Party for one. Hey, reflection, I really like you. Don't want your friends. Hey, man, I think it's pretty funny given who I am. Nothing can stop me. I'm living in a single player game. Oh, you can't stop me. You can't stop me. It's a party for one. Come on, party for one. Oh, come on, yeah.
Okay. This guy walks up to the mic. A couple days ago, you were on a live stream with Puzz and PlayStation 5, and PlayStation 5 summoned a holographic xylophone. He then struck the xylophone twice in succession and clearly produces two different tones. I mean, what are we to believe? That this is some kind of magic xylophone or something? Really hope someone got fired from Starspur House for that blunder.
Well, unfortunately, I'm not part of the Starspur House. So I think that's a question better for them. But thank you for your time. Thanks for expressing that.
PlayStation 5, yeah, because it's like, I can answer this. I think you will find the answer on your devices. And when this dude looks at his holo screen, it's just being like super hacked, and it's just a bunch of pictures of PlayStation 5 giving him the finger.
Yeah.
Thank you.
In addition, your mom sits back down. And eventually the panel wraps up, and you're able to go back to see everyone else. You now have a panelist pass to HoloCon. Everyone else will need to buy tickets if you want to do that. Obviously, Cap has to sort out
a +1?
paying everyone.
Could I get a +1?
Give me a negotiation roll. This is the average.
Well, you have to have like your team, right?
Yeah.
Is there, like-
I have I
Alex
do have
kind
a
of got
posse.
+1 into this by the Starspur Bros, who just sort of brought her on stage.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, what's my negotiation? Where am I?
Maybe you can use the fact that you now need security as leverage. There's a crazy fan out there somewhere.
I need extra people around me.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah, that's
Get plus
nothing but successes and
+3.
advantage.
Yeah.
3 success, 2 advantage.
Plus
yeah,
the whole team?
you've got the whole team. They're like, oh, right, of course. No, we certainly understand. You need to have your team with you.
Yeah.
We'll sort that out. I knew that should have been sorted out ahead of time.
Oh, that's all
It's like very
right.
nervous.
Yeah.
person.
It's all
They're
right.
just
What's
an
your
intern.
name?
Yeah.
What's your name again?
Oh,
It's so nice
Jessie.
to meet you. Hey, Jesse. Come say hi later.
Oh, yeah. Oh, of course. Yeah. I love you. I'm sorry.
Whoa, triggering.
Yeah. Pro tip: everyone who works at cons and festivals are interns or volunteers.
So
Volunteers, yeah.
everyone gets like a ding on their devices. I can't remember what we were calling them before.
Doesn't matter.
But the dings are like delivering your credentials because it just becomes an
Holo?
extra holo thing. Your holos.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get your credentials as being sort of staff, essentially, to Onyx.
If Harley's on the HoloCon floor, he's just gonna do like a very casual perception check just to see if anything's like weird or anything like that.
Sure.
Not to sense, but not in a there's something dangerous and I'm looking for it, but just if there's like anything that would like ping something being off.
Yeah, I think it's just I'm not going to make you roll on this. It's just, there's a lot going on.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
super busy here. There's a lot of weird stuff going on because it's a HoloCon. I think maybe you're like, whatever version of like Harley, like Danger Sense gets pinged a couple times is just because people are like about to prank you to be on a thing.
Yeah.
And you somehow manage to like dodge out of the way of being pranked a couple times.
Yeah, but there's nothing like, oh, that guy has a real gun or anything like that.
No.
Okay.
No, those awful influencer types aren't welcome here.
Right.
They've been barred.
Yeah. So, Cap, how are you paying out your crew?
Frankly, this is probably something we had already discussed when I hired you. So we've probably already come to an agreement
I get
prior.
the union rate.
But here's what I'm thinking. I'll give you 20,000 each, and then another 20 goes to just like the ship bank, basically. So that would be used for all of our parking and what have you. And then I'll take 18 as the remainder. I'll take the smaller cut.
Hey, I won't say no.
But yeah, so 20 goes to the ship, and then 18 goes into my pocket, and then 20 into everyone else's
Kay
pocket.
gets paid too.
Yeah.
That is
Kay is
definitely
the
how
ship.
Kay
Yeah.
considers it, yeah.
And like, I'm sure there's like maintenance fees and all of sorts of things for the ship. Slowly just trying
Yes,
to like,
which Kay has repeatedly asked you to pay out of your cut and not theirs.
yeah. So I just like wire everyone 20K and yeah, have fun.
All right, so Kata, you have to pay 370 toonies off of that for your union dues.
No, that's fair.
You can also visit your local union office if you want to pick up your member card.
Harley asked for it
Yes.
in cash.
It is a bag of toonies.
Well, he said wired, so
It just has like the money symbol like right on the bag. Like,
yeah, like a bank robber.
yeah. Old timey bank robber.
And also a bear, a polar bear. So you can explore more of HoloCon if you want and try and meet up and speak with any of the people we came up with. You can also go shopping around Vancouver 12 if you'd like, if anyone wants to get new gear.
I might want to upgrade myself if I have the money now.
Yeah, I'd love some gear, I think.
This economy.
I guess I would probably be Onyx would probably be hanging around the con, going to different panels, mingling.
Is there any like specific topic of panel you want to check out? Just want to take in some entertaining live shows. The dudes are doing a live show.
What are they doing?
Well, Keith 7 is eating everything on Vancouver 12 with the twist that rather than actually ordering it from any of the places, everyone else on the dudes is going to make the items, but they don't have a recipe to do it.
Of course, yeah.
Oh, hilarious.
Right.
And it's called Keith 7 Eats Everything on our menu that we made without a recipe.
Sure, I guess she'd check that out if she's walking by. It's like, oh.
You know, it seems like an overcomplicated premise, but they're very charming and it kind of works.
They have a niche.
Yeah, exactly.
They got a formula, they stick to it, and it works.
And one of them is like 7 times more charming than the rest of them.
And keeps trying to make all the recipes super gay for some reason.
Well, this time he's in his evil period, so he's making them all evil this time.
Well, also ranking them.
Yeah.
Ranking the recipes that they make and before Keith 7 eats them. Because he's the rank king.
He's actually become the rank emperor at this point.
Yes, no, that makes sense. Kata has just seen like, oh, credentials. Oh, cool. Actually, sorry guys, I have to go for a bit. I have some errands to run, but I'll see you guys back at the ship this evening. Okay, bye. And just scuttles off.
Okay.
I don't know why she's lying about wanting to enjoy Holocon.
I got some body mods to acquire.
Yeah. Harley's just going to scout it out. He has like a bit of a nerdier edge. He wants to take it all in.
That's fair.
Okay, so if you're looking for,
Looks for
a cybernetics shop,
bootleg Pikachus.
the number one place to go in this part of Vancouver 12 is Nut Portal's Cybele Limbs.
Great. Do they have good reviews on
They do, yeah.
Space Google?
I'm sorry, Nut Portal?
Brought to you by the same name generator that brought you Bamwax, said Budrum, Nut Portal.
Yeah,
I'll abstain from joking about that one.
I've probably done my research at this point, and they are the best.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you pull up. It's just a kind of basic human dude with sort of long bleach blonde hair, and he's like, "Oh, hey, welcome. How can I help you?"
Hi. Okay, just before we get into anything, do you have like Soprin compatible mods? Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Cool. Just checking.
We got like a whole Soprin section, and he points over to.
And his eyes get really
this
big.
wall of various.
So what I'm looking for is cyber lungs.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm looking for like a really top of the line model here. Nothing like bargain basement. Got some credits to spend, but I'm not going to be ripped off.
Okay.
Let's make that clear.
You're really making me carry this conversation here. Can I just see what the options are?
Of course. Check out the screen. And he like brings up a thing. It's just like a couple different options of Soprin and cyber lungs.
Okay, I'm just going to need a few minutes, and I pull up my
in your own time.
data pad, Hollow, and I'm like just kind of like reading reviews of all these different options to see which ones I want.
Oh, it's like me choosing wine.
Yes.
I think probably with like Soprin design stuff, they're like, it's not like a companies. There are like each like different like artisans that make them.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. Okay, so in the book, cyber organs are 500.
Yep, that price carries here.
Cool. Yeah, I already have like cyber lungs technically in my character build, but I couldn't afford 2 cybernetic organs to start with. So this is basically me just upgrading to the thing that I already wanted. But this is going to mean that I don't need to wear my spacesuit all the time. Which is going to be cool.
I think it would probably be double whatever the price is for then also having the like surgery, like having them put in. If that makes sense.
That's cool.
And you can get that done here. They have like...
I figured it'd be like an outpatient.
They have like surgery suite like that are just automated.
Cool.
Don't have to worry about old nut. He seems very affable, just an affable doofus. This guy.
He's just the face.
Yeah.
And the interface of the place. Yeah, it's probably all like AI mostly. Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
I want that one.
Just tap your card here.
Beep.
It goes through. It's like unstep through the door and set yourself up in the auto dock suite.
Sweet. Okay.
He says, would you like to remain conscious for the surgery?
No, I'm good. I can use a nap.
And he just does some input onto the auto dock. All right, it'll take like an hour.
Sweet.
What's everyone else doing
I like the
during this time?
Harley has found an influencer that's a giant brain in a jar that's talking about pro wrestling. That's basically it.
Yeah, what does pro wrestling look like out here in the like reach? Is it something that is
just
it like a
battle
variation
bots.
that existed before?
Yeah, it's like
Humans
kind
got
of, it's
here.
like weirdly like the same.
It's convergent evolution of
Yeah.
pop culture.
Yeah.
It translates across cultures.
Yeah, it's you know.
It transcends language and species.
It turns out all species throughout the galaxy like to look at buff versions of them, their species,
But
just absolutely wail on each other.
Harley's a big fan of the current champion, the Spock. So that's all I got.
the Spock.
It's The Rock, but Spock.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty. I thought it was pretty good.
No, it was good.
A
I
lot
just
of people
wasn't gonna
from
figure that
Earth
out.
who are visiting out here, I expect they got like Vulcans out here because Star Trek's still big.
Yeah.
But this is actually like just a massive sentient rock.
Yeah, exactly. With
It's a silicon-based
with a belt
thing.
over his shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Never
Harley,
been pinned.
Yeah, nice. Harley's taking it out. Harley's just taking it all in. He's not like inquiring or just like, oh yeah, cool.
I'm imagining wrestling matches against the Spock, the space rock,
Yeah.
involve the other person doing a lot of work, tiring out, collapsing, and then the rock just like topples on top of them and then pins them.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's Harley's kind of window shopping the Holocon.
Okay.
So it's just kind of chilling. But like kind of weirdly on alert because he's just like paranoid of everything. The last time he was in a stadium, he almost died because of
Here's the question.
Pulse Phase 2.
Is Harley tempted to buy a droid, become a live streamer whose focus is solely on close-up magic? Sorry, illusions.
Illusions. He's going back on the whole magic. Since he rediscovered his arcanic abilities, he might be going back on the magic thing.
Onyx would definitely try to get involved and convince him.
Because there's
do
obviously
something.
a whole section of Holocon that is just like people that are selling different like models of live streaming drones.
I don't think Harley would be a good live streamer just because he's a bit
Nondescript.
nondescript. But
Every
like
time
also,
he logs into his own stream, people are like, who is this guy?
But apathetic towards utilizing like technological means for that. But also just loves magic. So
Onyx will be able to convince him to do something
I would like to hear this conversation of
Can
Onyx
I-
trying to convince Harley to start a live stream.
about magic.
Can I, bit of a meta talk, is there a way that I can do like a magician character sheet that's exactly the same but doesn't have the unrecognizable, like he has like a costume that a persona kind of thing? Like it doesn't even need to be
I think that's something we could
it doesn't even need to be a different actual character sheet, but it's just like when he is this person, he is super
Yes, I think we'll have to find probably the talent that replaces that. That's probably something of like persona or something.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. But yes, I like this idea.
Starly Spellberg will be the name. He walks
Sounds
around.
amazing already.
He wears a domino mask
No,
and Harley
yeah,
swears it's not
Yeah,
him.
yeah, exactly. Like Harley actually.
It's the third Hellberg brother.
Yeah, Harley actually walks around the Holocon looking for like magician clothes.
Okay. Surprisingly, or perhaps not surprisingly, hard to find.
They're everywhere. The search continues.
Do you have a society as a check?
Yeah, I do. I actually just leveled it up.
Give me, this is going to be a daunting check, but this is if you do the right series, if you go to the right series of booths, ask the right series of questions, you will eventually find the secret, like the Magic Castle ship.
Nice.
It's like the secret code to access the like secret magician's influencer
Okay, so daunting
event.
would be how many?
is 4 purple.
4 purple. The secret magician's influencer event. I can't think of an event I would not want to actually attend in real life more than that. Damn. It's pretty.
That's-
2 disadvantage.
It's 2 disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't find it because you failed that. And also, I think you probably lose like 500 toonies on stuff
Yeah.
from those disadvantages.
Just spent it on like random odds and ends because I was stoked.
All right. So, Val, what are you up to at the con?
I'm going to say he was a fan of SpaceX Files. And when he was a kid, I guess it was on when he was younger. So he started watching when he was a bit younger. And then they, I guess, rebooted it recently.
Yeah. After a disappointing movie.
Yeah, there's a couple movies in between there or something, but yeah, he was watching it when he was a kid, and he was a big fan.
So also rebooted Twin Suns Peaks.
Yeah, so I would say he would like to attend the panel with the actress who plays.
Okay, so I think it's not a panel. This is probably more of like a meet the celebrities sort of thing.
Oh, okay.
So it's like that where it's the like, celebrity row. You got to pay like 50 toonies to go get a signature and a brief photo and a like 1 minute to chat with them.
Yeah, actually that's probably better. So yeah, Val kind of goes and lines up.
Mm-hmm.
He's got his holo. There's like a digital signature thing that you can do where you just have like a holo picture.
Oh, you're not allowed to bring your own things. They provide the picture that you get signed. Yeah, you get informed that by a very brusque security
Gotcha.
intern.
It's still a holographic picture.
You have to pay for the picture.
Yeah,
and then she signs it. Okay. So I pay the 50 toonies and then line up to get.
Ever since Mike mentioned, I'm now thinking that all transactions with toonies have to take place in cash, where you have to hand over just that many coins.
Can we not do that? It's the future.
Yeah.
I would be surprised if cash even existed, which
That's
is,
true.
exclusionary and not great, but we are trending towards that rapidly.
I think maybe they've overcorrected on Vancouver 12 and they do only cash.
I will argue that the most futuristic place that I've been to in real life is still unbelievably cash-based, being Japan.
Mm.
You only use credit cards if you're like making major purchases.
Yeah, that's true.
Anywho,
Anyways.
however you end up making the
pay for it
transaction,
somehow.
you pay for it.
Yeah.
And you wait in line. It's a long line. Takes the better part of an hour, but eventually you are face to face with Scaly, the actress who played Scaly. What is the actress's name? The Saporan name.
Let me consult my list of Sopran names that I created at one point.
Yeah, you can come up with the name.
Ruko?
Sure.
Right. So you are face to face with Ruko, who asks your name and starts signing the photo.
Yeah, I introduce myself. Val. Just Val Kovac.
She signs to Val a big heart.
To Val, just Val Kovac. Big heart. She's Sopran. I mean, I'm sure she has a lot more experience with humans.
She's in the industry.
Than
She knows
Kata
humans.
does.
She says, "So just Val, you're a fan of the show?"
Yeah, I kind of watched it pretty early on when I was younger. In fact, one of the early episodes, I think it was season 2, episode 3. There was the plant monster episode. Was very intriguing and interesting to me as a kid, and actually was one of the reasons why I decided to become a botanist myself.
She kind of makes a comment and say, "Oh well, now I feel old," and like laughs. But it's really awesome that you were inspired by the show. That's great.
I kind of like throw in a almost like dad comment when she's like, you it was like, you look like you haven't aged a day.
That's very sweet. Should we get a picture and then do like a pose? What's Val's pose?
Just the thumbs up, smiling with like his glasses on.
She sort of matches your pose, does a thumbs up with 2 arms. And
Cutest thing ever.
2 arms on the same the same side.
Yeah.
Same side. Yeah.
Photos snapped, sent to your holo, and you're sort of ushered away by the con people that are trying to get as many people through here as possible.
Yeah. So I obviously kind of not making any commotion or anything. Just get ushered out, and
You can you start heading back to find Onyx and Harley, who are currently having a conversation, probably over some like bad con pizza, about where Onyx is trying to convince Harley to become a live streamer.
I'm telling you, the extra cash is really nice.
And I'm telling you, Harley will not do it.
Okay, just give. No, I think the world is ready for you.
I don't think I'm ready for the world.
Space is ready.
Space.
Just the entire outer space.
I just feel I should not be revealing my locations to people.
And as you say that, there is a massive explosion at like the other end of the con.
Let's go.
And here's a song from a band we like.
Buddy, it's gonna hurt, you're gonna do it again. Oh.
That was Wrong, and their new song, Act. And also in this episode, you heard Party for One by Dwy. If you enjoyed this episode, please follow Dungeon Punks on all of our socials, or check out patreon.com/dungeonpunks. For as little as $5 a month, you can get early access to episodes, bonus monthly talkback episodes, deleted scenes, and, maybe a few more goodies. Dungeon Punks was produced by Kirk Hamilton for the Podcasts of Doom Network.